Hi, I'm Monty, and you may remember me from my days in the Warriors, in the Kiwis, or knocking people out in the boxing ring. But what you may not know or realise, I've got a secret passion for safety in the workplace. So come with me now on a journey to find out how you can stay safe in your work environment. Every time you go to work, especially at a new location, talk about what the hazards are. You're on the front line, so you have to stay on your toes. Right, Henry, we're at the customer's place. We need a plan. What's the plan?
Okay, Monty, now that we're here at the customer's place, obviously we've got to see where the dish is. So we need to get on the roof. Obviously we've got to use ladders and use harnessing and find a good anchor point for the rope. And once we get that done and all set out, so we can get up onto the roof and fix the problem.
Oh, there's the plan. What do we go and do?
Okay, let's go and do it.
Let's go.
Before we start, we just need to open up the customer's ETA. Obviously, we've got to get into the health and safety.
So what's the purpose of this? Is this to assess the risks around the job site?
And also to make sure there's no additional hazards around the actual house. The first one we have here, obviously, if we didn't have to get on the roof and there were no dogs around, which obviously there can't be because the gates are wide open, unless there's some hidden inside the house. The paths are pretty dry, so we're not going to slip, so we don't have to tick that. We're going to have to use ladders. So what we're going to do is scroll onto where ladders needs to be used, so we just highlight that. Obviously ladder's not long enough to get on the roof, so we're just going to highlight that as well. We're going to have to put on our tool belts and take up equipment up onto the roof, so highlight that as well. Ladder could slip on depending on the surface, so we've got to put controls and measures to stop the ladder from slipping, so highlight that as well. There's a plastic gutter around this house, so we need to put a gutter block up, so we'll just tick that as well.
Yeah, the list goes on, doesn't it? This really is a thorough way of making sure you assess the risks and get it right. Safety is paramount here.
Oh, it definitely is, because not many people look up, so if there was a power line running across here, if you were to take your ladder and not look up, you could accidentally hit the power line, so it definitely is a big improvement for all. Also, if the house is pre-1990, we then check for asbestos in the area we're working on. Now that we've got everything else all closed off, let's go and do the job, eh? So I think the most important thing, Monty, is obviously we've got to find a secure anchor point where we're going to anchor the rope off. This is what we're going to use, and first thing we need to do first is we're going to walk the rope out. And as you can see on the end of this rope, clicks onto here. Might say, nice and secure, double check that there's nothing wrong. That's the one.
Just checking, mate.
Okay, so just need to take this throw sack with us, go around to the other side of the house, and I'll get you to throw it back across the roof. And then what I'll do is I'll tie the end of this rope onto here, and then we'll just pull the rope back across the other side, put on our harness, set up our ladders, and then we'll link up to the rope and get onto the roof. As you can see, I'm wedging this behind the gutter, so when I get on, I've got the support and I'm not causing cracks or damages on the actual gutter. Right, now that we're here, we'll just monitor things, just as the last thing, to make sure we have everything in place, and you're always secured to the bull bars of the van. Oh, looks like this wasn't screwed on properly and it's fallen out. That might probably explain the rain fade message that this customer has. No, that definitely is faulty. We're going to have to replace it. So I brought my secret weapon here, Monty. My electric cordless screwdriver. So that's all good now. And it means that the LMB's in the correct position. Okay, let's get off the roof. We're out of here.
Well, Henry, job done, mate. We came, we planned, we did some monitoring as well. But how do you improve on something like that?
Nowadays we have new technology, new improvements. Just what we use is our under-eave mount. No need to get on the roof anymore. So it's a job well done.
Sounds too simple.
Exactly. All right. Let's get on to our next job, mate.
Let's go.
Let's go.